Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. We have just finished the Dark Brotherhood questline, and I noticed we didn't actually look at some of the gear we were given. We got an upgraded Blade of Woe, which is 30 points of willpower damage and health on a strike, and magicka damage on a strike, and Demoralize up to level 8. I don't think level 8 Demoralize is that important, but the 30 points of damage to willpower, health, and magic is pretty cool. It's worth 11,000. And I also saw we have Blackhand hoods and robes that give us some amount of a bunch of skills. So 15 points if we wear them. Not bad. It's better than the shrouded armor. That's a total of 10. But yeah, with that out of the way, we are now ready to go to the Nothing You Can Possess quest to go to Malada and collect the relic that's hiding there. We don't really have a good starting point. Like, nothing is near there. I guess let's go to Leafrot Cave. We can possibly swing by Sundercliff Watch and see what its deal is, because I don't know why it's on our map, if that's a quest. Not sure. Yeah, but let's go to Leafrot Cave. Most of the time when we have a marker on our map, it's because someone has mentioned it. So it's either a quest or just a rumor we heard about. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's swing by there first, assuming things aren't going to be too steep. There you go, Shadowmere. Run for me. Okay, yeah, things are a little bit steep. It's not really the best route, probably. Just riding over mountains. You cannot go that way. Turn back. Can I not? Okay. So I'm getting too close to the edge, which means Sundercliff Watch, rather, must also be basically right by the edge. Because clearly it's something that we can get to. Otherwise it wouldn't be marked on the map. Hello there, bear. I'm guessing this is it. So what do we have here? Besides, you know, a bear. Sundercliff Watch discovered. I mean, for all I know, it's another DLC house. Unearthing Mehrunes Razor. I've entered Sunderwatch Cliff. Or Sundercliff Watch. I don't know why I keep saying Sunderwatch Cliff. Place that folklore links to Mehrunes Dagon. I should explore the area. Okay. So that is...
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Interesting. Because Mehrunes Razor, Mehrunes Dagon, I think are related to the main quest. So I'm curious if this is in any way tied to the main quest, or if it's just like a side bit to give us information prior to the main quest. Yes, I'm going to grab the Dwarven and Ebony arrows, because arrows are usually reasonably valuable for the weight. Probably not going to bother with iron or steel or silver. Dagger of Shattering, I'll take that. So is that Mehrunes Dagon? A statue of him, maybe? Got a path down, or that is not a ladder going up. Okay. Let's head down. Well, I'm hearing voices. A voice beyond the doors calls out, "Who gathers storm clouds over Nirn?" And we can't enter, so maybe this is tied to the main quest. There's a spear here that I can't grab. A small diary. A diary I've found contains the password to explore further, and seems to indicate that some kind of army is amassing here, led by someone named Drothan. If I can find the journal in his cabin, I may be able to learn more. Alright. Wasn't that journal? At least I don't think. I don't think it was Gromok. Again, I wasn't paying attention. I just saw a journal and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just read that. Small diary, that's the one. Dear diary, today I go to see my cousin. Mother said it was a blessed day, which I think means she's going to miss me. I'll miss her too, but I'm real excited to see cousin Drothan again. I promise, write again real soon. Dear diary, I met a writer on the road today. He called himself a courier. He gave me a letter from cousin Drothan. It says I'll have a special job when I get to Cyrodiil. I will be a steward. Cousin says stewards keep track of who comes and goes, but somebody will do most of that for me. And I just need to only let people in who know the secret word. That's a very big responsibility. It says I have to tear up his note. Cousin is very smart. I better write down the password so I don't forget it. It's Chimer. Dear diary, today I saw a wood elf. Dear diary, another courier found me today with another letter from cousin. This letter said that he may not be around when I get there. Cousin said his journal will tell me everything I need to know about finding him if he's not around, and I should find it in his cabin. Uh-oh, I'm not good at reading, only writing. You're not great at writing either. Dear diary, I'm finally here. Before I use the special word to get in, I have something I need to tell you, diary. It's not personal, but diaries are kid stuff, and I have to be a grown-up here. So I'm leaving you behind right here. But thank you, diary, especially for keeping the special word safe. Good luck. Excellent. Voice beyond calls out, who gathers the storm clouds over Nirn? Chimer. I'm a friend. I had the password. I had the password. Clearly, I'm supposed to be here. But fine, if you guys want to fight. So we've got to get to his cabin, which presumably is in here somewhere. But what would a cabin be doing inside of a secret base? Alright, there are lots of people here. Oh, you're the steward.
Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with.
Yes, let's get this over with.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Whatever it was, it's gone now. Yep. There's nothing here to worry about. Okay. Oh, nope. It's like I finally have resting breathing room. But no, I don't. Alright, let's drink some potions. Strong potion of healing. Do my worst. Yep. It's really weird that just walking in here got everyone aggroing on me. Like, I thought there would be some sort of talking to people, story, something, but no, it's just immediate fights. I don't need your silver arrows. You have lots of fancy arrows. I will grab all of them. Bow of the Blaze. Stormcall arrows. Yeah, lots of great stuff on all of you. Steward's note. Alright, Steward's note. Do you have more information about where to find the cabin? Vask, your job is to see that our arrivals and departures are well documented and that their wages are paid. And keep an eye on my dear cousin. It is not to gossip with every new recruit about our far-reaching plans. We've already captured one assassin prowling the caves. The last thing we need is some spy of Helseth's hearing all our goals from you. Commander Edrethi will debrief the troops as necessary at his own discretion. On Turtus, I'm taking a detachment through the doorway with me. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but in the unlikely case that there is cause to disrupt my excursions, read the most recent entry in my journal. You'll find it in my cabin, on the desk. Don't go in there for any other reason. Discretion above all. We don't want our Imperial enemies to know what our plans are. Death to the Empire, Archmage Frathen Drothan. Steward's Registry. New recruits, grade 1 salary paid, 10 infantry for archers, 18th of 2nd Seed, cavalry detachment granted shelter, assigned to Tenmar outpost, 12 mid-year infantry Drothmeri, departure to Narcissus, courier detail, 1 cavalry, 15th of mid-year, veterans, grade 3 salary paid, 6 mage trained, 19th of mid-year, infantry Drothmeri, returned from courier detail, 1 cavalry, and then 21 mid-year. Platoon, grade 2 salary, 12 soldier infantry. Dranmis Drethari, discharged for family emergency. Didn't want the inkwell, I wanted the diamond. Don't want the scales, I want the sapphire. And the other sack, there we go. Now with all of that out of the way, we can continue on. So we're looking for his room where he's left a journal entry that will state where he went. Okay, nothing around there. Yeah, this is a really random tangent I was not expecting, but I will take it. Hello there. Are you willing to talk, or are you just going to attack on sight?
Well, well. Look who we've got here.
Attack on sight. Your dark elf fire doesn't really hurt you. Fire hurts you. Not actually that much. Nope, you're a dark elf too. Alright. You guys have drained all of the magic out of my sword. Nothing of note on you. Take your bow of silence. Anything else up here? No. So we've got another path here. Wood door to Sundercliff village. Is there an underground village? Huh. There is most definitely an underground village. Hi there, everyone. I'm super friendly. Nope. They just immediately know I'm not one of them. Although, are they all wearing a uniform? Maybe that's what it is. I've noticed the hoods on a few of them, but I have not paid attention. Oh, Drothmeri tunic. Okay. That's probably what it is. So, or at least it could be. So if we put on the Drothmeri tunic and the green hood, I mean, these ones have already seen me, but potentially others might think I'm a friend? Possibly. Obviously, I have less armor suddenly, which isn't great. Just wondering if there's... Yeah, you're not wearing a hood. You are wearing the Drothmeri tunic. So maybe... Maybe that's the clue? I'm gonna become overloaded just by arrows. I'm actually overloaded. I was kidding.
Your worst. You'll never take me down.
You're a traitor to your own race.
I'm a traitor to my race? Or maybe they're all dark elves. And that's how they know I'm not one of them. And I'm just now noticing that.
Die, damn you!
You guys are actually doing a lot of damage to me. Let's grab some more strong potions of healing.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
This ends here.
Yeah, I think they're all dark elves. So maybe if I was a dark elf, I could actually successfully go in here. But since I'm, I think, a high elf, they can tell I'm not part of this. Could be. At least the last, like, bunch that I've fought have all been dark elves. Hey, and my sword's refreshed. You guys have really good gear. Bunch of Daedric gear. Someone else has spotted me, by the sound of it. Oh, hi there. You guys are not as resistant to cold damage, thankfully. I really do wonder how many pounds of arrows I'm carrying. I guess I killed you at some point. I'll grab the elven and glass, but not the dwarven. Alright, who is it now? You, one of the guys that was up there. Yeah, I'm just butchering my way through this whole village. Feel almost a little bad, but not really. They're following Mehrunes Dagon, who is not a good individual. Where'd you go? Alright, I think that's everyone cleared out of this room. So we've got Sundercliff Forge. Random food and weapons stored together in that hutch. Odd. Then all of these buildings to check out. Which probably some of them are going to have people in them. I guess let's start at this side of the room. And work our way around the top and then go to the bottom and see what we can find. I can safely rest to get some healing. So, yeah, we are in a safe location now, supposedly. Canteen. Hi there. There are two enemies in this room, supposedly. There you are. I only saw one. I don't know where you came from. Probably there's stairs that lead down right over there. Take all of your gold. Yeah, it's really weird to me because I don't know what led me to this quest area. I don't remember who mentioned it. And so the fact that I'm just here now killing my way through it feels off. Also, I should probably put back on my armor, since I am getting into some tougher fights. There's not really a reason to be going in weaker than I need to be. Yeah, I noticed I only had one ring equipped. So that... Hang on. I'm encumbered. I must have had the ring of feather on, and I didn't notice? Probably. Okay. I looked at my inventory, saw that I didn't have a second ring on, but I must have been mistaken. So I'm like, putting on a ring shouldn't have made me encumbered. So that's the canteen taken care of. That is not the spell I wanted. Private attic. Hi there, Argonian laborer. Oh, you said we could talk, but as soon as I got in your field of view, you're attacking. Like, I have contracted tunnel cough. Excellent. Like, I don't think you're part of them, given that you're an Argonian, so we could have worked together to take out your oppressors, probably. Let's go with a potion of cure disease. Because as fun as it is to have tunnel cough, I would rather not. I still have tunnel cough. I don't understand the purpose of the potions of cure disease that don't seem to ever cure my diseases. I stand corrected. I just need to go out of my inventory. What do you have up there? Hello. That's a whole bunch of gems. Anything else? So someone was just stashing a whole bunch of gems up on that ledge, and I am quite happy to have spotted them. Alright, that's these two buildings. Let's check out this building. At some point, we'll go through whatever door. I think that's where we came in, so it'll be the other side. What do we have at jail? Someone friendly? Probably not. No one. Jailer's letter. Villainous, keep searching for the writ that assassin carries. The patrolmen have searched the tunnels in hopes that he dumped it when he was found out, but he may carry it on his person yet. If that's the case, I shudder to think where it's hidden. Try sneaking in there while he's sleeping to search the cell. And by Nerevar, get to work building that second cell. I don't want to execute that assassin until we find out who he came for. And Sardova needs some place to lock up the workers when they get out of line. Commander Adrethi. So is the assassin locked up in a cell here? No.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Morag Tong assassin. Okay. Cool.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
It's disappointing that as the listener for the Dark Brotherhood, I cannot say anything to this Morag Tong assassin.
Good day.
Because we're like rivals, but similar?
Well, well, if it isn't the Holy Crusader herself.
Yes.
Bye.
So, yeah, I don't know what your deal is, but I'm apparently fighting against them, so you're free. Because you're probably more helpful free than locked up. I don't know. There's a lot of unknowns with whatever's going on here. Into the barracks.
What's that?
A friend. Definitely friend. No? Alright. Probably going to drop all the normal arrows and just keep all the magical ones. I think that's probably the call. Is that a book? And if so, can I check it out? I mean, it's definitely a book. Looks like a book. And it's right next to an inkwell and a feather. I don't want to sleep in the bed. But the book seems to be not interactable. Sometimes we've had difficulty getting to the right angle to interact with stuff, but I think if that book could be interacted with, I would have been able to. I don't know. So we've got a downstairs and upstairs. That goes to the roof, it looks like. So let's check downstairs first. I was wondering if that book might be the secret note since it was tucked off to the side. The secret note that someone was writing. Well, they said the note would be with the assassin, but he was working for someone. I was hoping that would be another clue. Someone just comes up here to drink ale? Nice. I think, yeah, I've been in both of those. I've been in these. I think that's everything up top. So let's head downstairs now. We've been in there and there. I don't think we were able to get into the basement of that. I think that's the spare attic room. Another hutch that you keep weapons and food stored together. Is there no door? Maybe the door is on this middle level? I am confused by this building, because this was the Argonian workers' house, I believe. Yeah, the private attic that didn't have a way down that I saw. Maybe there was a trapdoor? But otherwise, the way in should be somewhere. Weird. Okay. There is definitely 2 lower floors of that building that we don't know how to get into. Soldier lodgings, which is different than barracks. It's odd.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Showing your face was the last mistake.
Sorry,
you'll
you
ever
got a
make.
bunch of gold here I want to grab.
Where you fall down and bleed to death. It's yours here. Pathetic.
Wow, there are lots of you here.
Traitor to your own race.
Traitor to my race? If I was a dark elf, then you could call me a traitor because I'm not on your side.
You're a traitor to your own race.
But I'm not a dark elf. Or Dunmer. I'm an Ultimer. Anyway, let's go back to grabbing all this gold that you've got chilling here, and a couple of gems. You guys have lots of wealth. I'll give you credit for that. Alright, now what'd you leave upstairs? Bit of a mess. But maybe you were in a hurry to get down to fight me. Ooh, another chest. Biography of Baron Zaya, doesn't really matter. Wonder if we're going to find who the assassin's contact was. Is that something that's actually here for us to interact with? Hang on, where's the door? There's the door. Also, I don't know that we've found the leader's cabin. That's the barracks. Let's see where we've been. We haven't been through the forge. We came through here. Okay, right. So we came through here. We've got a door on both sides we haven't been through. I think one is on the upper floor and one might be down on the ground floor. Where does this lead? Yeah, so that's leading to Sundercliff Commune. Interestingly, it looks like there is stuff here, but there's also a door that changes zones here. Maybe there's a separate cave up there with a door. It's different than where these lead. Yeah, I think this is the lower area we're looking at here, which has our marker, but it's pointing saying in red saying it's going to a new region. Yeah, we have the private attic, but there's no other door of this building. I'm gonna go back up to the private attic, which was this one. See if I can find... Was there a trap door in there? Because there's definitely no other door outside. No. No, there's not. This building is just weird. It feels like there's got to be more going on here in this room. Or this building, particularly the lower floors, but I don't know. Well, then let's finish exploring this region. See what we have over here. Hi there, you. Nothing hiding in there. You gonna fight me? I suspect so. No? Not gonna actually try and hit me? There you go. Alright, you can use your cold, I'll use my cold. Actually, I won't use my cold, because I have run out of enchantment. But goodbye, veteran. Just a glass claymore. You were just chilling here. Manual of Arms, which I'm sure we've read. Keen edge. Some weapons. And yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. Wood door to Sundercliff Commune. Which is different than Sundercliff Commune, apparently. And then the forge that I haven't been in. So probably want to check out the forge because it's not going to wherever the quest is telling me to go. So out this way. However, I think this area is going to be quite a bit bigger, so might leave... yeah, let's leave the episode here. Next time we'll finish exploring it and see how far this quest stretches. And if we can learn a bit more about what is actually going on here. It seems like we're stopping a cult of Mehrunes Dagon and trying to find Mehrunes Razor, maybe? But I guess we'll find out. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.